Hey guys, back here working on the 1650. I got the front end jacked up and the tire removed again. And as you can see, the spindle is removed also. It's here in my hand. So what I am doing is what they call a poor man's power steering mod. I'm just gonna have to clean it up a little bit. Take that back off again. But anyway, I'll show you the part numbers. If there's anything on there. And there's a bag. I got it off from McMaster Carr. So I'm not sure if the numbers are going to be there or not. Doesn't look like it. But there's thrust washers too, or shims. What I'll do is I'll put a link in the description. Or I'll list the part numbers in the description, but basically it's a bearing. There we go. A bearing like that. And two of these washers. So it's sandwiched between. And they'll sit right there on the spindle, sandwiched in between the spindle base here and the axle. And what the idea is that it reduces friction and makes it easier to steer. So I wanted to put that on there. Now that we're running the wide tires in the front, just to help us out a little bit. So they sell these on eBay. These kits, basically the 4 washers and 2 bearings. I think they're like $20 or maybe even more than that. But McMaster Carr sells them for about $11.40, I think it is. I don't see the McMaster number on it, but shows the manufacturer part number, so you might be able to find something there yourselves. I don't know. Somewhere else. Made in the USA. Yeah. That's all, basically. I'm also doing a wheel stud conversion. I did one so far. So we're going to put studs in and lug nuts instead of the wheel bolts. What I did for that, I online again for that, but they're I think $50 US plus shipping or whatever. So I bought a length of rod. The rear I bought 7/16, 8 and 18 or 20. 7/16, 20. I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head. You guys can check your own tractors anyway. I think it's 7/16, 20. And in the front, I'm running those hubs. I'm doing the same thing up there. They're half 20, the same as the tie rods and stuff. So, just a 3-foot length of rod. I'll cut them, 2 inches long or so. Thread them in, Loctite them, and then I got lug nuts from McMaster Carr also. I forgot to order the half 21, so I got to get some of those, but I got a couple packages of the 7/16 ones. So there's that. This is the first time we got stuff from McMaster Carr. I got a tap too. I got another plan for that. I've got a Cat Zero driver. Grab the phone with my teeth. Oops, upside down. 5/8/18 tap. So those taps, that tap is a direct. There's the correct threads, I should say. The shop's a disaster again. I got this bike behind me I'm working on. correct fit for 3-point hitch pins. If I want to open things, I need 2 hands. There we go. So that's the same. These are from My Safe Tractors, but you can get them other places too. That's just an easy place to get them for me. He just buys them from somewhere else and puts them in his own packaging. So my plan is in the drawbar, it's a Cat 0 drawbar. I don't have it here, but for some reason the pins on it are Cat 1. So I'm going to cut the pins off of it. I thought about turning it in the lathe, but I think it's just too long. I'm going to cut the pins off it, drill the hole out, tap it. I'm going to thread those in. That should be good enough. I mean, you're not putting an insane amount of force on them. So there. I think that was all I got. Bearings are most interesting. I got a bunch extra, not a bunch, but I bought enough to do 3 tractors. It wasn't very expensive, maybe 20 bucks or something. No, it wasn't 20 bucks, it was 11 each. $30, I guess. So I'll do this one first. I'll probably do the 444, maybe. I gotta check the spindles on that. Something tells me they're inch, which would require different size bearings. But the 10, I could do the 10. I could probably do that new cup kit that I bought too. So yeah, anyway, as you can tell, I'm just getting over another case of the Herpagona syphilades here. So yeah, I love it. New kid in the house, sick all the time now. It's great. Have kids, they said. Anyway, just picking away at this little by little. Still working on the hood and rear fender. Need to touch up a few more things and get her painted. And then, yeah, just a few little odds and ends. I gotta find a fitting for this, because it comes out too straight, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do exactly yet. Either put a 90 right out of the cylinder there. You can hardly tell because it's so dark. Put a 90 right out of the cylinder to bring it down close to the cylinder. That would work, I think. Or I might find a JIC 45 that would tilt this down out of the way, because I think it sticks out like that. That's no good. But just need some extra fittings for it, that's all. I keep talking about it but never do anything. I think the one on the bottom, I think it's low enough that it clears, but we'll have to see. Like it was fine before, just when I put that T in there, it moved it too far. And I seen you can get a T that'll thread into that cylinder. That would eliminate that fitting altogether, but I'm not sure how much better that would be. Another thing I was thinking about too was, move that for a second. I want to be able to shut off the factory cylinder so it will direct the oil flow to the 3 remotes. So what I was thinking before was that cylinder there, I'm never going to use it anyway, so I might just put a manual, like a physical lock on it, where you just extend or retract the cylinder to a convenient position, I guess, and then put a pin through it or something so that I can lock it. But the other cylinder where I want to be using it, back and forth between the remotes and that, I was going to put a lever on it, like a ball valve, I guess, like a high pressure ball valve. But then I was looking in the Surplus Center catalog, and they have like solenoid valves for not a whole lot more, maybe twice as much money. Well, it's still under $100 each. I thought maybe we'll get one of those and using that. So I'm not sure what way to go. It'd be easy enough to lock it up or all the way down, one or the other. You just lift it all the way up and then put the ball valve on the other side, I guess, and shut it off, and then it'd be locked up. But electric would be nice too, because then you just put a toggle switch and then, you know, off and on. You don't have to get off the tractor or anything. So I think that's probably what I'll be looking into. Seats, I'm looking into seats a bit more. I kind of want to put a seat suspension on this. I have that seat up there, buried a little bit. I kind of want to put a little low profile seat suspension on it. They only have about, you know, 2 inches of travel or whatever. I think it's like $150, $200. But I found some like forklift seats and stuff. They're, you know, in the 300 range. They're a little bit nicer seat, and they have the suspension built onto them. So I'm kind of looking into that too. But, you know, we're a ways away from needing a seat on it, so just kind of looking for now. So anyway, yeah, just odds and ends picking at it here. Hoping to get that hood and fender done, and I get that on here. Get the little odds and ends finished up with it. Then roll it out of here, and it'll be out of my way. Then we can start on that engine. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe.